Hey, good morning, everyone. Over the weekend, so from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I'm going to be in a small Mexican town called Los Algodones. Now, that is where my dentist is, and it's where a lot of dentists and medical people are. It's just over the border from a town called Yuma in Arizona. So I'm going to be traveling, and I got to thinking about people living with dementia and their friends and families, and how we can organise traveling and make traveling a much safer, a more enjoyable and pleasant experience. We all organise our training, our traveling. Sorry, we all organise our traveling, and we try to be as organised as possible. And depending on who you are and your personality and your character depends on how organised you are before you travel. But for people who are living with dementia, it's really important that you think of a couple of extra things that I probably wouldn't have to worry about. And that's, make sure you take extra medication. Make sure you've got a good supply of medication, if indeed you are taking medication. And you may not be, but if you are, make sure you take extra just in case. Make sure everything is planned clearly, so know where you're going, know what you're doing. And what I like to suggest to people who are living with dementia is that you travel to familiar places only. So don't go anywhere new. Go to places that you've actually been to before, places that you recognise, that are familiar to you. Because if you have any incidents and episodes where suddenly you become disorientated to time and place, which happens from time to time, and it's, with people who are living with dementia, it's not something that might be a constant. It might change. You might be okay, you might be oriented to time and place, and then something might happen that dislodges that disrails you. So think about that. Make sure everything's really, you can see behind me, I think, a little birdie coming to get his nectar. Can you see that just above my head? There he is. He's a hummingbird, isn't he? Isn't that beautiful? This is the beauty of living where I live. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a beautiful morning as well. So think about those and think about the planning aspect of it. Make sure everything's planned to a fine art, as we say. Any other things that you can think about that are specific and individual to you, think about that. And make sure if you're supporting somebody to live with dementia, the trip is going to be a good experience, isn't it? It's got to be a good experience for everybody. So the better prepared you are, the more enjoyable that trip's going to be, the more you're going to get out of it, and the less disorienting, confusing and irritating and frustrating it will become. Also, make sure you've got some kind of activity available, a pack of playing cards, or an adult colouring book, or some word search, or something that helps with brain health, because I never let you get away from brain health exercises, even when you're on holiday, on vacation. So, and also this helps if there's delays with flights, or delays, in my case when we were in the UK, we had a number of delays with trains and disruptions with the train line, which is typical and very common in the UK. So you always have to make sure you've got something that can entertain you and keeps you amused to stop you getting frustrated. Okay, try those things. And if you're planning a trip or you're going somewhere this week or this weekend, have a good time. Anything you need, give me a shout, send me an email, send me a text, send me a message through Facebook or Instagram, follow me on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Have a good day, guys. I'm gonna.